they started threatening to kill some of the staff. And so they're just like, hey, if you don't, we're gonna kill you if you don't give this guy his money back and all this other stuff and like all these things. And so we're like,
the Bricks and Minifigs Lego scandal has just taken its darkest turn yet. What you're about to see in this video is absolutely shocking. It's outrageous. And honestly, this has now crossed the line between a Lego scandal that we were all sort of following along to see if Brian gets his Lego back to basically a full-blown, should this man be sent to prison for the continuous lies that he makes about other people. If you do go on to enjoy this video, please leave it a like, hype the video, it sends it far and wide. Subscribe to the channel, we're close to 2,000. And honestly, you're going to probably leave a comment because this is absolutely shocking. So as we know so far, McNeff has made up multiple accusations and lies to try and get Reckless Ben arrested. Now, Reckless Ben just dropped a video with new body cam footage we've never seen. And honestly, well, I'll let you guys decide, but I think it's absolutely outrageous.
So he was arrested, and I think he was booked into the Utah County Jail. Okay. And he must have been released, even though he's an out-of-state, you know, like, flight risk. He was released, and so he's a YouTuber that does this stuff for videos and clicks. Okay. He was arrested in California for doing this kind of trespassing and kind of stuff. You know, like before, just I think in 2024.
Now, the first thing we see is McNeff on the phone to the police, lying, saying that Reckless Ben got arrested in 2024 for a similar thing to what's going on now, and that he needs to be re-arrested. Now, Reckless Ben does say the first time he's ever been arrested ever is for serving the papers. So what McNeff's talking about, I'll never know, and I think you can go and check whether Reckless Ben has actually been arrested previously. But honestly, I don't think he'd lie about any of this. So the fact that McNeff is lying just to try and get Ben rearrested, because this all happened after Ben got released from jail.
He acts really like cutesy, like he's clearly got some form of sociopathic disorder, because he lies through his teeth. He says and does whatever he can to just get away with whatever he wants. Again, multiple arrests, I think, in the past in different states.
Then McNeff says that Ben just keeps lying through his teeth, which is funny because that's exactly what you are doing, McNeff. You're literally, every chance you have, are just lying through your teeth. Every accusation, everything you've said in interviews, podcasts, statements, most of it, if not all of it, has just been straight up lies. We've seen body cam footage. We've seen all the evidence online. I know it's very easy to take one person's side. So for instance, if something happens and someone says, oh, this is what happened, and shows a bit of evidence, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, that really happened. I get it. But honestly, the evidence is stacked against you massively. We've seen so much now. We keep seeing more. And part 4, they said, is nearly ready. So when we see part 4, because they're still undercover in that, honestly, I think you are just done even more. I don't know how much worse this can get for you, but honestly, every time I see new stuff like you're seeing in this video, the accusations just get worse and worse and worse, and your lies get worse and worse and worse. So I honestly don't understand how it can get worse, but well done, you keep making things worse. And in this footage, we actually see more corruption, whatever you want to call it, from the police.
I don't know.
That's another charge, obviously. I mean, we'll stack him until he leaves you guys alone, I guess. You know what I mean? Or they put him in jail, one or the other. Because I can stack, I'll try to stack it on this stalking case.
Come on, that is literally corruption or lying at its finest right there. How can you just keep stacking stuff up that you have no evidence or proof of, and you're just trying to help someone out and taking their word for it? Surely as the police, you should be investigating it thoroughly. You should be deciding who's right, who's wrong. And then obviously it's down to the courts to decide who gets put in prison, who doesn't, who gets fined, whatever the scenario may be. How can you just take someone's word for it? I really don't understand that. I'm not sure if your policy is innocent until proven guilty, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way things should be done. Then the police officer actually calls the jail to discuss the release of Reckless Ben, and he goes to visit McNeff at a Bricks and Minifigs store. McNeff then states the most outrageous lie I think I've heard yet. I know he said these similar things before, but to see him sat down saying it to a police officer on video, I mean, the first one we saw was on phone call, but what you're about to see is absolutely outrageous.
they started threatening to kill some of the staff. And so they're just like, hey, if you don't, we're gonna kill you if you don't give this guy his money back and all this other stuff and like all these things. And so we're like, dude, like you guys have to go through the appropriate legal channels. Yeah. This guy has nothing to do with it, other than he just gets off on making videos and like if you look him up again, he goes by the name of YouTube. Okay. And he films himself doing illegal things all the time, and then he gets his videos taken down, do all sorts of research on him. That's what we're dealing with, is a guy who, like, honest to goodness, he's a sociopath.
He's just sat there and said Ben has threatened to kill some of his staff. Do you know how crazy that is? That is literally the most illegal thing to say, that someone has come in and done that. You are saying someone has come in and threatened the lives of people, which has not happened, and you're accusing them of that. Like, to me, that's just ridiculous. This has just gone way beyond what any of this should have gone. If you'd have just given the Lego back, like, why have we got to the point where you're now accusing people of coming into stores and threatening your staff in the most awful way possible? I really don't understand it. He then starts talking to the police officer about investigating his family, which, why would you investigate Ben's family? I don't know. But he then brings up someone that has the same surname as Ben. We later find out that it is actually the exact same name, Benjamin Schneider. So it's got the same name. He's not related, but he got arrested for child pornography, and he was trying to say that Ben got abused as a child by this person, basically. The guy's not related to him. He doesn't know him. It's just coincidence they've got the same name. They're from the same state, or he was arrested in that state at least. Anyway, Ohio, I believe. And you're saying that Ben got abused. That's why he's a sociopath, a psychopath, whatever you want to call him, because he got abused by this guy that has nothing to do with him. He's never met him. It's just ridiculous. Like, what is going on in your tiny little brain to make these stupid things up?
Okay.
As we've done some additional searches on him, he has it appears that a relative of his, because he's originally from Ohio and then he moved to LA, some relative of his with the same name, that, based on what we can piece together, was convicted of child porn or child sexual contact, some of these other types of things. So there's a very real chance that he may have been abused as a child, but that set him through a mental disorder, kind of whatever the case may be. He's clearly a sociopath and does not care about the system.
Just a really quick update. I think we found the guy that Ammon's talking about.
Athens man is sentenced after he was found guilty of 110 felony counts for recording and distributing child pornography from his home. Benjamin Schneider is sentenced to 8 years in prison.
So yeah, I guess this guy also got charged in Ohio, and he has a very similar name to me. It's actually the exact same name as me. And maybe he thought that this person was me. Maybe that explains why he's saying I have been arrested multiple times. I mean, clearly this person is not me. I mean, but also maybe Ammon's not the smartest person in the world, so maybe he thought that we were the same person. I don't know, but this is the closest I was able to find of what Ammon could be talking about.
And then the last bit we see is him asking the police officer if he should have a shotgun in store in case Ben comes back. Should he be armed? I mean, he's basically asking permission to shoot Ben if he ever steps foot near that store. This is just beyond ridiculous. I know them laws in America are different. You can carry weapons and stuff. We can't here in the UK. And honestly, I don't think I'd want to here in the UK either. Maybe over there because other people do, I don't know. But yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. You've asked permission to basically shoot Ben.
We know this guy's a sociopath, and so we are very afraid for our staff.
Yes, sir.
And these guys coming in, they've threatened people before. They don't care about the law, right?
Right.
And that's what makes us very scared, is because again, I'm kind of asking a serious question. In your opinion, would you go get a shotgun and bring it in the store in a situation like this where some people we feel like are in danger?
I personally encourage people who are able to carry legally to carry.
But the police officer doesn't even say, hold up, that's a bit ridiculous. He said, if you're legally able to carry, I suggest you carry. I mean, or licensed to carry, you should be carrying. Maybe it's because I'm English, I don't know, but this absolutely blows my mind. I know people carry. I know people have licenses and stuff. I know America has the law that you can carry guns. Get it? But why are you asking permission if you're already legally allowed to? If you're legally allowed to, if you're that scared of someone, not that he's done anything wrong, if you're that worried about Ben, why would you not do it anyway? You're asking permission so you don't get in trouble if he does come near you and you want to shoot him. You're basically asking permission to kill someone. Yeah, I'm just absolutely lost for words. I'm mind blown. This whole thing is just getting ridiculously out of hand. McNeff needs to calm down. He just needs to let his legal action that he started, by the way, take course. There's no shooting people, carrying weapons and stuff that is just beyond a joke. We need to just let the legal action take its course. And like Ben said, it's pretty much a slam dunk case. They could take them for millions, but all he wants is that chicken dance. So So yeah, like I said in the previous video, I don't see that chicken dance ever happening, but honestly, it might save him a lot of money. So you might as well just try and do that, because it might save him millions and millions of pounds or dollars. But yeah, I told you it was shocking. It was outrageous. You know, I don't understand how we've got from here to now. It's just ridiculous. But if you did enjoy the video and you want to see more updates, guys, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a hype, and yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, because I'm very, very eager to see what you guys have to say. Are you as shocked as me? Let me know.